If you're constantly fixing problems in your business, but it never actually feels more stable, let's look at what's happening. You're not ignoring issues. If anything, you're on top of them 24 by 7. And from the outside, that looks like progress. But then they show up again. Not exactly the same way, but close enough that it feels familiar. Today, let's break down why that happens and why fixing it isn't actually solving it. Welcome to the Entrepreneur Strategic Briefing, where we cut through surface problems and uncover the moves that top CEOs use to scale with confidence. The goal here is to help you see beyond the illusion of productivity and get to the real leverage that actually drives business growth. Let me take a guess. You fix a process, and a similar breakdown shows up later. Or you address a team issue, and something like it comes right back. You correct a delivery problem, and another version of it appears down the line. Now, as an owner, this is where it gets frustrating because you're fixing things, you're improving things. So, if that were enough, the business should feel more stable by now, but it doesn't. So, the instinct is to stay in it. Keep fixing, stay on top of things, make sure nothing slips. But if you look at the pattern, problems don't disappear. They shift, they come back, they show up differently. So fixing isn't eliminating instability. To be clear, fixing problems is reactive. It deals with what already happened. But stability isn't built that way. Maybe you fix a missed deadline, but not how deadlines are managed. Perhaps you fix a communication issue, but not how communication flows. You fix a delivery mistake, but not how delivery is structured. So the symptoms change, but the instability stays. That's why it feels the way it does. You're solving real problems, but they don't stay solved. Nothing feels settled, and instead of the business tightening up over time, it feels just like it's always adjusting, unlevel ground. Now, nothing is wrong with your effort, but the business is being managed through fixes instead of being built for stability. Stability isn't built by fixing problems, it's built by removing the conditions that create those problems. And what happens? You stay in fix mode. Problems lead to the fix, which leads to temporary improvement, and that generates a new problem. You do this over and over again. Now, if this feels familiar, where things keep getting fixed but never really settle, that's not random. This week's framework fix will show you where your business is unstable and why problems keep reappearing instead of staying solved. It's called the Operational Stability Test. I'll have a link for it in the description. If your business always needs fixing, it's not becoming more stable. It's just becoming more dependent on you. And until that changes, the work will keep coming back. Not because you're missing something, but because the business hasn't been built to hold it yet. For the Entrepreneur's Strategic Briefing, I'm Randy Bridges. I'll see you back here next week.